Hi guys, this is Tony here from Metal Roos. You're about to sit down and enjoy an interview I just did um, over there, and so do like and subscribe so you can get all this straight into your streaming and into your consciousness as soon as it arrives. So enjoy the interview, and I will. Over to you, Tony. But well,
Yeah.
welcome to the show, man. To having a chat about the fantastic Alestorm and its tour of Australia coming up.
Yeah.
You love it down here, don't you, you guys?
Yeah, we come back a lot. I don't think there's many bands who have toured in Australia as much as we have. It's kind of
No,
fucking crazy.
I think I've seen you loads of times here. Like it's
Right?
it's great. It's absolutely fantastic because we don't get that here. It doesn't like it's
Right.
such a long way away. You know that. You
But
know
it's not that far. It's 12, 24 hours in a plane. Who cares? It's
I know
it's
I
it's
don't
worth it.
care,
Like
but yeah.
I don't know why more bands don't do it. Like why is everyone like, oh, we'll go to Australia once and then that's it for a career? Like, no, fuck it. Go there all the time. It's great
Yeah, I
fun.
know. And that's the case, isn't it? I suppose it's how you enjoy your traveling. I love traveling, so it
Yeah.
doesn't bother me.
Oh.
But what I love about it is that you're going to start in Perth,
Yeah.
which is
Right.
so good, man. We as Australian music lovers in general, people don't go to Perth
Yeah, like
generally.
are you from Perth? Are you from
No, I'm in Canberra,
Oh,
so
there
I'll be
you
seeing you
go.
here. Yeah,
Yeah, we're going there as well. It's
yeah, yeah.
nuts. Yeah, we've always done Perth. I know a lot of bands just stick to the East Coast, but I don't know why. Like it's always a pretty good show for us over in Perth. It's yeah, why
They
not?
are so,
It's
they love their music there, and because it's so
yeah.
far away, people when they go, and they've got such a good underground scene in Perth. So like it really picks like the audience just they love it, you know. And you bring so much energy. And Australians love energy, man.
Yeah, I
And
think I think they like they also like our stupid sense of humor seems to work with Australians.
yes,
Like
it
we say
does.
a lot of shit on stage. Like say like for example, I'm in Switzerland tonight.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say a bunch of shit on stage, and it's gonna go whoosh over their heads. They're like, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
yeah.
But I say the same shit in Australia. They're like, yes, fucking love it, mate. So it just
It's that
it works.
colonial sense of humor, you know.
Yeah,
It's
basically.
because we're very, even though we're different cultures. I'm English myself, but it's a mix, you know, and they just love
Yeah.
it. They've got a larrikin, fun sense of humor, and your music has that. It's not, you know, you don't go to an Alestorm concert to have like a deep thought of, you go to have
Oh no.
no, you go there to just bounce around, have fun, and get the energy from the stage, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I mean, you've got now you're coming out with you've got a new album coming out soon, haven't you?
Yeah, that's
The
right.
Thunderless Chronicles, is that right?
Thunderfist Chronicles. We
That's it.
recorded that last month. It's currently being mixed right now, so I've not heard anything yet. It might turn out to be dreadful, but I've
I
got faith
doubt
it's
it.
going to be great.
I
Yeah,
doubt it, Chris. I doubt it.
yeah,
Are you gonna be airing some of that stuff over here?
Nah, because well, it's nothing comes out. Actually, the first song I believe will come out in mid late April, and like I know I hate playing songs that when you play a song and the crowd's just like, what? What's that? Like it's
Half
we have
finished.
the most fun. We have the most fun. The audience has the most fun when we just play the fucking songs everybody knows. Like we're not one of these self-indulgent band that just plays deep cuts to make ourselves look interesting. We just play the fucking hits that people want to hear because
Do you know what? That is refreshing. It's look, there's two sides to the coin, isn't there? You know, as a hardcore fan of any band, sometimes you want to go and see the deep cuts because you think,
yeah,
well, I haven't going to see them that often. Let's do that. But most of the time, let's be honest, we want smoke on the water. We want drink.
yeah,
We want, you know, things like that.
exactly.
Yeah, they're the songs that you go for because they give you that fun memory.
Yeah, we have like there's like the space in the set for maybe one or two kind of wild card songs, but like
Yeah.
90% of the set is like bangers, 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 bangers. Because like that, look, we enjoy doing this because we love seeing the crowd go fucking crazy, and the crowd goes fucking crazy when we play the popular songs. So it's a no-brainer, really.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. I mean, it's entertainment, and
Yeah,
I mean, I talk to lots of people, musicians, all the time, and you know, conversations I have with them, they say, oh, they go, I get bored playing the same thing. Possibly, that's a
yeah,
possible, but it's all about making the energy. And again, I don't think I've seen you maybe 5 times now, and I don't
yeah,
ever here in Australia,
yeah,
and I've never seen your energy drop.
yeah.
Like
It's
it's
like
just. up there.
I know I hate it when I go and see a band, right? And it's like, oh, they've got a new album out. And the first half of the set is just like
Yeah.
pretty much the entire new album. It's like, man, no one likes these songs. Just play the classics, dude. Come on. Like maybe one of them's a hit. And then there's like four songs they just force in there. Like fucking even Iron Maiden, they're the worst for it. When they do a
Oh,
new
let me
album.
tell you, I was
Yeah.
about to say that. I saw them here in Sydney. It was probably the worst I've ever seen them play, to be honest.
Yeah.
Recently, I've seen them, I mean, Maiden since I was 14, you know. Um, I was at Donington in 1990, all those sort of things. Like, but
Oh,
but the, it just was all new. Like, the album was good fun, don't get me wrong.
yeah.
But I went with young family friends of mine, and they had never seen Maiden. And they didn't do
Yeah.
Run to the Hills. They didn't do, they didn't do anything that you would want a new fan to see.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
it was sort of a bit disappointing, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
you're so right.
I
Yeah.
mean, I get they're old and they can do what they like, but it's like I don't have any such delusions of grandeur. I just like I know what songs people like. Like there's nothing worse than you like say we go up on stage, like we've spent weeks or months practicing a song to add into set, like some old fucking deep cut. And then
Mm.
we play it live, and then the crowd just goes, "Ugh."
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
you're stuck playing this song for 5 minutes while you just see these people standing there picking their nose, and I hate that feeling.
Yeah, yeah, going
So
to the bar to get a drink, you're like just
yeah,
completely ignoring you.
yeah, it's
Um,
like oh god,
oh yeah, because I mean that's always a tricky thing. I mean, you've got a few albums to pick from,
yeah.
and they're all, I mean, your music's diverse. People will say it's not. You might say it's not, but
No, it
I
is.
think it's
I know what
very
you mean. I know what you mean.
diverse. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a lot of bands. All the songs have the same sort of vibe, but like I think we're like almost like three different bands stuck together. Like there's some folky shit. There's the bullshit disco party stuff. There's like epic stuff. There's like thrash songs, and I feel like and there's like the songs like the diehard deep cut people like don't sound anything like the hit singles. It's like man, if we you can't play Drink and then play some like fucking I don't know Chronicles of Vengeance or some deep cut, some of the fucking I don't know. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
every time I see someone on the internet saying, "Chris, are you going to play that song?" I was like, "Dude, I would love to. I'm sure you'd love it, but the other 1,000 people in the room are not going to have a good time." And
No, no, and you're not going to
they,
enjoy doing it, so why bother,
no,
right? And that's
yeah,
the thing, isn't it? I mean, I'd like to swear on this show, but like fucked with an anchor, is it fucked with an anchor? I can't.
yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that always goes off. That's always a guaranteed hit.
That's an Australian favourite, right?
Fucking right,
Because
yeah.
if you put any kind of expletive in over here, they just love it.
Yeah, I think we noticed that. I think it's ever since that. I think that was the first time we were just gratuitously expletive.
Yeah,
And now
yeah,
it's like I feel like every album since the amount of swearing has just gone up and up and up. It's a very swearing is fun,
yeah.
man.
It is.
Swearing's a
You
lot of
know
fun.
what? It is. And so what's rock and roll, man? I think people don't like it. They can piss off. There we go. Go out the door. You
Yeah,
don't have to. You don't have to listen to it.
you're
Like
right.
I mean, I have to say that my favorite album of yours was the seventh rum of the seventh rum.
Good,
Um,
nice one.
that was only the Re 2222 album. I think it was
Yeah, it
like
was
20.
our last full length album. Yeah,
And that one just you felt the most free.
yeah,
Like it felt like because you would get so many different. I mean, you're grabbing all sorts of things. People that don't know you, maybe watching this video, they might think, "Oh, it's Alestorm. It's just a pirate metal band." But that is not the case.
yeah,
And no, like you've got like a bit of pop, electronica. You've got you know growls. You've got clean vocals. You've got everything in your music, like thrash. Like you said, it's not just I'll turn up and it's R. Like
yeah. It's like well, especially like our next album, like which is coming out, like I said, it's I think it's even more of that. Like I just stopped caring about like, oh, does this sound like it should be an Ailstorm song? There's one like the first track, it starts off just like this one note repeated for like 2 minutes, and then it turns into a Children of Bodom song. It's like
brilliant.
it's all melodeath and screams. It's like this is not what Ailstorm sounds like, but I don't care. It just whatever we do is what Ailstorm sounds like. So it's the album's fucking like the final track on the album is 17 minutes long.
Oh,
It's
sweet.
it's not it's absolute chaos. It's nonsense. It's I I mean I just hope people like it the same way I do.
Oh, mate, honestly, I'm an old prog head. Long,
Yeah,
long tracks for me are something I love, and particularly if it's at the end of the album. You
yeah,
get all the way through this, and then suddenly you just can ease out of it, finish off,
yeah.
and not having to turn the
Big
record
track.
over. Big track at
Yeah,
the end, right? And I
Yeah.
mean, you've been going since 2008, right? So it's not
Yeah.
like yesterday. I mean,
Yeah.
you have to earn the chops and the rights to do what you want to do.
Right. Yeah.
You
I
know,
feel like yes, we've got enough established back catalogue of hits that I
yeah.
think it's time we can squeeze in a few songs out of left field. So
I think so, and I look forward to seeing hearing the album when it comes out and seeing you tour it. That'll be
yeah,
fantastic. And so obviously you play big festivals, you play all over the world. Like you said, you're in Switzerland tonight.
yep.
Um, uh, is there any particular? I mean, I love coming to Australia because you come here a lot. But is there a particular world that you love touring? Are you sort of like, oh, I always like going to Poland or
Oh, yeah. Actually, you see that Poland is great. Like,
yeah,
it's number one, everyone's really sexy, and they go mad for us, so it's a good combination.
there you go, sexy madness.
But well, it's sexy madness, dude. It's like it's one of these depressing things about being in a metal band. It's like the shows are usually a sausage fest. It's just
Yes.
fat dads. Like we even printed a T-shirt once, and the back print which just said "uncool metal for fat dads."
Oh, I
So it's
want
like
it.
I think it's on our website or some shit. But like
Yeah.
it's sometimes nice when you go to like I don't know Eastern Europe or whatever, and then suddenly like the ratio of fans is like more equal. It's the guys and girls, and it's like
Yeah.
they're not over 40. They're all like between like like 25 years old. It's like yes, our fans are not just old men. Like well,
But you're
but
right though. You're right, because and that's what will keep you and your music
yeah,
young, right? And
exactly. It's
youthful is that. I think
yeah,
if you
you
start,
have
yeah,
yeah
carry on, sorry.
yeah. So you have to like if you don't continuously get a younger fan base, like basically you got to refresh the ones that get old and get bored of the music because
Yeah.
that's how bands stagnate and die and like stop being popular. It's like because let's face it, when people get older, they stop being less passionate about music. Usually, like your average person, I'm sure obviously you're obviously mad into it,
Yeah.
but like a lot your average person who reaches about 35 and they just give up on going to shows, going out, listening to music,
Oh, I'd
engaging
rather
with friends.
die.
Yeah, right. So that's why you gotta get the kids. The kids love music. The kids love getting into shit. It's like it's they're the that's the vibe you want to go for. So it's always exciting when like younger people get into the new stuff. It's like yes,
Yeah, because your shows are always lively at the front, man. They're
yeah,
always lively. You're not going to go to an Alestorm concert and go, we'll just stand here and nerd out at the guitarist over there. Like, which there is times for that, and
yeah,
I do it. But your stuff is just there's movement, and it's almost like a Oktoberfest, your gigs. Just
yeah.
beer going everywhere. People are having fun. There's no maliciousness. There's no some dickhead
No,
bashing into someone just because he can. Like it all feels quite um, without sounding wrong here. It wholesome, but in a non-wholesome way. If you know what I mean? It's
yeah,
not. It's not. You're not going to go there and get punched out. That's what I'm saying. It's
yeah.
because
It's
people
just
just
fun.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it's chaos. It's chaos, but it's fun. Like
Oh man, the chaos is fantastic. I don't know. You don't just jump out off the stage. You get involved because it gets really going.
I'm getting too old for that. I feel like I might fall apart if I jump in the mosh pit again. So,
I have to say that I tend to go slightly to the side now.
yeah,
Now I'm in my mid 50s. It's like I'll go to the just the
yeah,
slight side.
yeah, yeah. I broke my arm in an accident like what year is this? Fucking just over a
25.
year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like we did a tour at the end of 2023, and I had the whole tour with my arm in a sling, and
Oh
so like
shit.
ever since then, it was like it was an accident at home. I just fell over and like
Yeah.
get to the age just fall over and break my arm. And I was like, right, I don't want to do this again. I'm never gonna break another bone because that sucked. So I'm like,
Oh
I'm
yes.
gonna maybe not do any mosh pit, stage dive, crowd surf and stuff. Just gonna,
I got
very,
banged. Yeah, I got banged because I broke both my elbows and both my wrists at a work
oh,
accident. Uh,
oh fuck.
and so I was like, my wife's like, you can't go into the mosh pit.
Right,
I'm like,
it's
I will.
sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah, I will. I just won't tell you I'm doing it.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'm too old now. Yeah,
Well,
it's too
when you
much.
break a boat, it gets stronger, right? Is
It
that's
does.
true?
It's correct. That is
So
correct.
next time you're going to be even better than mosh pit. You're going to have
I think
powerful
so. I think so. It's just this bone here that's not that
this bit. Yeah,
strong.
yeah. Don't break that one. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So, obviously, as you're coming here, you're going to tour. I want to talk about that a bit. But who you tour? Do you know who you're touring with, or do you have your supports yet?
Yeah, so usually when we tour Australia, it's just us and a bunch of random local bands, which is great. But like this
Mm.
time, we thought let's fucking bring this up next level. We were actually bringing over a band from the USA
Mm.
called NEKROGOBLIKON. They're like,
What a
they're pretty
brilliant
big,
name.
right? And their singer's a goblin, which is great, and
Oh
it's
my
kind of
God.
heavy and stuff. We toured a bunch in the past, like we've done US tours, yeah, and everything with them.
Yeah.
Um, good bunch of guys. So it's gonna be fun having like another international band on tour, which is gonna be great fun.
Isn't that going to be great? And
Yeah,
these do it all the time. Like in January, there's sort of Super Suckers and Nashville Pussies are co-headlining a
yeah.
show out here. I love those two co-headline stuff, or two big acts come in, and because you just get so much more for your money. You get the internet local act, and then
Yeah,
two international acts, and it's
I
just
think
like,
yeah, it's usually hard because at this sort of level, metal bands,
mm,
there's only so much money in the shows,
of
and
course,
obviously getting a whole band and crew outside of the world is expensive.
mm,
So, but it's kind of nice that the amount we've toured Australia, we've kind of reached this level where we
mm.
can, the shows are a little bit bigger. It's actually feasible to bring over a support band and everyone goes home in profit, which is nice. So
Yeah.
it's quite cool that we can do this now, which is nice. So yeah, we're going to do this more in future. Just bring more international bands over to Australia and have a great time.
And,
It's gonna be
and
sick.
that's isn't that the wonderful thing about metal? That it's so diverse.
Yeah.
That was what a great name. I would have never thought of a goblin metal band.
Oh,
What?
they're good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
check
mean,
them out. It's
I
kind of weird, but it's cool.
I'm going to do it. No, because there's also that one that's like dwarves and things, and you go,
Yeah, Windrose. Yeah,
Woodrose. They were here only last year, I think,
they
and
were right. Yeah.
yeah, and they played at the basement. Unfortunately, I didn't go because I was working. Yeah,
Oh,
life goes on, right? Um, but the basement. So you play in the basement, which is I love the basement. It's my
yeah.
local. I love it
Yeah.
so much because it's dark, sticky, beer-ridden rock and roll, and I love
Pretty
it.
much it's the only place I've ever seen bands playing in Canberra. It's always the basement. We played there a bunch before. My other band, Glory Hammer, played there before. It's like just you always go to the basement.
I love Glory Hammer. They were here
Yeah,
recently, and I
they were.
interviewed.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's such nice guys, and that went off apparently. I didn't go. My colleague went and said it was just nuts.
yeah.
So yeah, I don't. I forgot you in Glory Hammer. That the world
Well,
is.
some sort of. I don't play in it. I used to play in it now, but obviously both bands got too big for their own boots, and I had to just step back so they could do stuff and I could do stuff. But I still write songs for them. Like we're gonna work on their next album pretty soon. So that's
Oh, brilliant, man! You say you're busy.
yeah,
That's really good. Keep him busy. Yeah,
keep
that's
busy.
keep him busy. Rock and roll.
Yeah,
That's the key in it. Writing music and playing it live.
that's all I do.
Well,
That's all.
exactly. In a hotel room in Switzerland.
Actually, it's not a hotel room. It's
No, it
like
looked like, what is it? I was thinking it looks like
this is the production office of the venue, which is where the tour manager
ah,
usually sits and sends emails. And
because
I've
I
told
was
them all
looking
to
at
fuck off so I can do this.
because I was looking at that and I thought that's a really not a good looking hotel room. I thought maybe
Oh
it's a
no.
spa or something.
No, God, no. It's a little office in the basement.
Oh well, at least you're safe in Switzerland. It's a nice neutral country.
Yeah.
Nothing's
A
going
lot
on
of
there.
energy travel. Nothing ever
Nothing's
happens here.
nothing happens there. My daughter loved it. She went there for a couple of weeks and enjoyed it, but it's a different world now, I suppose. Oh my God! So you got many more interviews to do?
This is the last one for today. Actually, I
Brilliant.
missed the first one. I don't know if he's gonna call me back later, but like this is it. Then I've got a bunch tomorrow, and then that's me done. So it's cool.
Nice, isn't it? Isn't it lovely? You
Yeah,
can relax
love
then
it.
and just go and enjoy the show, right?
Yeah.
And warm the old throat up, get the old fingers moving.
Oh, nah, I don't warm up. I just walk on stage and do my thing. It's our music's so easy. I don't need to warm up.
I love that. I love you, man. I love it. Because I know so many musicians that can be the complete opposite. The complete opposite, Oh no, lovey, I've got to put the black dot on my tongue or whatever. And it's like you just go on and do your bit. Fuck off. That's
Yes,
it.
get in,
Uh,
get out. You know?
yeah, it's a real rock and roll. That's a real rock and roll lifestyle. I love it. Well, anyway, thanks for talking, man. I hope that the shows go well. You're doing Perth, Adelaide, Melbourne, Sydney, Canberra, and Brisbane from the
Yep.
25th of February to the 4th of March. And I'll catch you on the 2nd of March
I will see you
in
there
the
in
basement.
Canberra.
Oh yeah, man, it's
Love
gonna
it.
be wild. Anyway, have a good rest of your day there. Enjoy the rest of the tour, and good luck with the new forthcoming album.
Thank you very much, mate. Cheers. Have a
Bye,
good.
mate. Bye, bye.